Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello and welcome. My name is Megan and it's lovely to have you guys here. Today's video is going to be a gym workout with me video. I'm just thinking I'm going to do some back day work. I don't think I'm going to do anything too crazy. I have a feeling the gym's kind of busy. I see a lot of cars here, so we'll see what's available and then decide from there. But it's been such a long time since I've done just a fitness workout video that's just dedicated to working out, and I feel bad because that's kind of how I started with creating content, and I want to get back into my fitness roots and posting more fitness content, taking you guys through workouts, more educational content. So please throw any and all requests at me and I will be so willing to do them now that it's summertime and I have a lot more time on my hands. So I'm very excited to get more content rolling for you guys. I finally got my last 2 vlogs edited. I feel like vlogs take me so much longer to edit than workout content does. So I got those edited. I'm going to get those up and then workout content will get rolling, as well as some vlogs. But when I'm at home, I just don't have as much to vlog. So I'll probably stick to more content like this or hauls, reviews kind of stuff. Very quickly, just to say, Honor Active, the Effortless collection, which I'm wearing right now, is actually coming out in 3 new colors on the 30th. It's coming out in this gorgeous blue color, a coal gray color, and oh, how could I forget evergreen, which I'm so excited for, to mix and match all of these shades. I don't have them and I don't think I'm going to get them in time, so I thought I would just put it in this video and let you guys know. But also there's going to be a full restock of all the Effortless collection, so all of the tops, all the bottoms, all the colorways, which I think is great because I know that there's been several restocks and people still haven't gotten the things that they wanted. So definitely be on the site at lunchtime, and if you guys want to support me and use my link, I would be so appreciative. And if you guys aren't super familiar with the Effortless collection and are interested in watching a haul, I will link my haul here and down below. I have 2 videos up on the Effortless collection. It is such a dream to be able to work with Honor Active, and I just appreciate all the support on my link and the extra time that people spend to shop my link, because I know that it's an extra step and a commitment, and so thank you guys so much. But I am gonna go in and try to get a good workout in. Let's just get into the workout. Okay, so we're starting off with bent over rows. So you want to hinge at your hips like that, and the main thing with these that I like to think about is kind of taking the barbell and pulling it towards your hips. I feel like that tip really helped me out the most. We're starting off with just a warm-up set or 2 to get the movement pattern going. Here's another warm-up set. So for setup, you want to pick it up as if you're doing like a deadlift, and to get into position, I like to think about doing an RDL halfway down and then doing it. So as you guys can see there, that's my main tip for getting set up. I just feel like it's the easiest way to get into the movement pattern, and you want to have a nice wide stance. I usually like to do shoulder width apart, and the main movement should just be drawn from the upper body. I'm adding some weight here, and this is going to be my main working set. So I try to do a back angle so you guys can see what this looks like from the back. So as I said, you're going to pick up the bar like a deadlift, and you're going to slowly come down as if you're doing an RDL, and then you're going to do your normal movement pattern. Think of this more as a movement that's going in a diagonal line as opposed to a movement that's going up and down. The biggest flaw, and something that I struggled with for so long with bent over rows, was I wasn't pulling it correctly. You want to be pulling it towards your hips, not up and down. So here you can see it's kind of lengthening down at the bottom, and then we're pulling it towards our hips. So we're just going to do 5 sets of that, really get it burning, and then we're going to move into our next exercise. If you guys ever have any questions about this form, just let me know. Next up, we're going to be moving into a seated chest supported row. You guys can also do something similar to this on the seated cable row machine. You could do a seated cable single arm protonated row. So if you don't have this machine at your gym, there are ways to still do a similar exercise to target this. You could also do a chest supported bent over row, and if you have any questions on these variations, I can definitely go over those. You can find them on my Instagram. But the main thing here is I'm having a neutral grip, as you see me doing here, and the chest support is so that the whole movement is being driven by that arm. So that's the benefit of having the chest support as opposed to not having it, as you would on a seated row, because the whole movement is being driven by that lat. And the main thing that you want to think about is as you're pulling back, you want to keep your elbow tucked into your body as close as possible. Think about pinching something in your armpit. That was the tip my brother gave me, and it really stuck with me. So you want to kind of drive that elbow backwards while also keeping it as close laterally to your body as possible. This really gets a good lat contraction, and I like having single arm movements in my upper body days because I know that there's a deficiency from right to left in strength. So I really want to strengthen my left arm as well. And overall, this is just a great movement to really target the lats after doing a nice lat targeting movement. Next, we're going to move into some more lat work. We're doing lat pull downs, the classic. So here I have the side angle, which I think is very helpful to see how the movement should be performed. So as you can see, as you're pulling down, you kind of want to lean back a little bit to allow the chest to open up and to allow you to get the full range of motion with the lat pull down. This was something that I struggled with before, not realizing, and I think this angle really shows and captures that in a way that's a lot easier to understand, because some people just keep their chest upright and pull as far as they can, but you can't get as far down. And I was doing this in a drop set variation, so I did a heavier weight, then I took some weight off, and then I did 10 to 12 more reps, as many as I could at this next weight. I think this is a good way to increase your volume over time if you're not ready yet to go to the next weight on the stack. And so here, as you guys can see, I'm starting to get more and more fatigued, but it's nice to work under this fatigued pressure, especially after we did 2 very heavy lat exercises. And here again, you want to just make sure you're maintaining form even as you're getting tired. As you guys can see, I'm slowing down, but I'm still trying to maintain that form. And I'm going to show you guys this from another angle. So here it is from the back angle, just so you guys can see what it looks like. And the main thing, another thing that I wanted to know is, as you guys can see, my thumbs aren't touching the cable attachment at all. And you're probably like, why? This is actually something that I learned from Chrissy Chella. You don't want to use your thumbs to pull, because when you recruit your thumbs and you hold on really tight, it recruits more of your forearms than working your back. And so try to eliminate your thumbs from the movement, and I think that will help you a lot. So next up, we were doing just a seated cable row, but as opposed to doing single arm, we're doing both arms, and we have a neutral grip attachment going here. This is a wider grip than one that you might have classically on the cable machine. So whatever you have, you can use, but this is just the grip that I wanted to use today. And the main things here is, since you don't have that chest support like we did on that other machine, you want to make sure that you keep your core brace and you're still driving the movement from your upper body and not using your legs or your upper body to sway too much. As you guys can see from the side angle, I feel like it shows the movement pattern a lot better. So you want to allow the stretch in your arms on the way back, meaning you want to allow your arms to come all the way back forward to reset the movement before pulling back again. And as you guys can see, I'm moving kind of quick. I probably could have slowed this down more. But yeah, that's the main movement pattern. It's not anything crazy. And this had me burning after all the exercises we did. And now we're going to go into some accessory work. So we're going into face pulls now. And essentially what a face pull is going to work is your delts, your outside delts. So this isn't as much of a back workout, but I just like to throw it in on my back days. So here what you want to do is, I'm doing these seated because I find that doing them seated, I don't recruit my legs or anything else to pull the movement. The main pattern here is trying to isolate the upper body as much as you can and not using anything to assist you. So you want to set the cables up so that they are above your head, sit down into position, and you want to have your thumbs coming towards you as you're doing this movement, and then think about pulling out into 90-degree angles. So you want your arms to make 90-degree angles as you're at the end of the movement when the cable is closest to your forehead. And I like to do these at higher rep ranges because I feel like they burn more as you do more. And so I was doing sets of 15 here. Definitely get comfortable with this, but I think that this is a great thing to add into any of your upper body days, whether it's back or a different one. Next, we're going to go into single arm high to low rows. Everyone who follows JPG on TikTok knows these. I was doing these before JPG, thank you so much. I was doing these on a machine that I had at school. But anyways, these are such a great lat isolating movement. We're doing this with a neutral grip. So you want to have that cable attachment higher than your head so that you can get that full stretch. And the key to this is that you're not leaning forward. So if you're leaning forward, it's going to be the same thing as a lat pull down. You want to keep your chest upright, your body as upright as possible, and then pull, because you're getting a different pull on the lat and a different pull in the muscle fibers in this way. And I love adding this in as an accessory work. Again, unilateral work. It's all great to have in your upper body days. Then we're going to finish off with some biceps. I'm doing 21s, which I have not done 21s in such a long time. This had me on fire. This had me down bad. I literally was struggling so hard at the second set. I only did 2 sets of these, but if you've never done 21s before, essentially what they are is you're going to do 7 half reps, so 7 reps from the bottom of the movement to the halfway point of the movement, and then you're going to do 7 half reps from the mid part of the movement to the upper part of the movement, and then you're going to be doing 7 full reps. By the time you're at the 7 full reps, your arms are going to be toast. They're going to be on fire, but I definitely think this is a great way to work the biceps because, again, sometimes it's harder to progress the weight that you're using on something like a bicep curl, so changing the intensity, changing the way that you do them can be very good in gaining strength and also just kind of changing it up for yourself so you're not sitting there doing like a 4x10 on bicep curls. It gets kind of boring. So this is a fun way to spice it up. And I'm using like an easy bar here. If they have the barbells that have the little like grooves for your hands, it might be more comfortable. It was a little uncomfortable on my wrists. So just find what works for you. You can also do this with dumbbells. You could do this on the cable machine. There's so many different ways to spice it up. As you guys can see, I'm physically unwell and dying, but we have to push through, and that's it for the workout. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and then, you know, just checking yourself out at the end. Okay, hi guys, I just got such a good workout in. I'm so excited to get this posted for you guys. Usually on back day I do like sumo deadlifts and stuff, but I've just been feeling so burnt out of like heavy lifting and like not in the mood to lift heavy, which is very unlike me because usually that's my whole brand, that's my whole thing. But I just feel like lately I've been really burnt out of lifting and stuff, so doing stuff super high volume and heavy just hasn't been in the cards for me. I think I'll get back into it in June and I'll rewrite myself a program, but till the end of May I think I'm just gonna kind of freestyle and do my own thing just until I feel comfortable getting back into lifting, and I might have my brother help me write a new program. I just feel kind of bored of what I've been programming myself, and sometimes I need someone else to program for me. So there's no shame in getting a coach or following someone else's program, getting a program, whatever it needs, if you need something to spice it up. Just reminding you guys that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this style of workout. I know that you guys always say that you like them. I just am so inconsistent with getting them up, so I'll definitely work harder to get you guys more workout content. Just let me know what you guys want. I usually always end up recording for some reason on a back day. I need to do another leg day because that would be good, and I'd love to do a week of workouts for you guys at some point in the future once I get a more consistent split going on. So yeah, but yeah, that is going to conclude this video. I hope it was helpful. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.